Well, guys, we went back and forth about making this video, but it's been a year, and Phoenix has found the salt flats out in Utah. Found a rest area just outside the Nevada border, and I think I discovered the solitude of silence, folks. Okay, so let me show you. Rest area is there. Highway that cuts through the salt flats. Mountains. Salt. We're standing, I don't know, half a mile maybe or less from the rest area. And the only thing I hear walking is the crunch of salt. But if you stop and truly listen, and the cars aren't busy, that's the sound of silence, folks. And for the first time, I can hear nothing. So we went back and forth about making this video. As you know, we've been gone for a year. And yeah, truth be told, we haven't been driving truck. Truth be told, after we left GP, well, kind of let me go because we got hurt. We actually, the reason why we stopped driving truck, we haven't drove truck for a year. So I was like, why are we going to make videos if we haven't nothing to share? So that's why we haven't been making videos, folks. But as you know, me personally, I always like to bring things to my channel that normal people don't get to see. And the salt flats out here in Utah is one of them. I'm not gonna lie, the last year has been kind of difficult, not being able to drive truck. But we found a new company. We're on a run to Sparks, Nevada. And we're gonna go pick up some ice cream. We're hauling reefer trailer now. So we're gonna go haul some ice cream and get some potatoes and take them back to Michigan. But I don't know how much of this video is gonna show anything trucking related. But I feel like this deserved at least a short video. The sound of silence, folks. In a busy, chaotic world. Like, if that traffic wasn't there, you would hear nothing. You could hear a pin drop out here. It's like for the first time in a long time, my soul's at ease. I know that sounds cliche as all hell, but I've had a weary mind lately. And I thought I could pick up some salt, but this is beautiful, guys. I'm glad I stopped here. We've only been driving for about, we went to Texas and back. That's about it. So this is literally our third run with this company hauling reefer trailer. So, and it's the best company I have found yet. I don't know if I'm going to show them too much right now, but they're pretty awesome. So I'm going to start heading back towards my truck. We have to get driving to Reno. So, but I just had to share this, guys, with you. And if there's any more stuff in this video, I'll post it after this. But I hope you guys enjoy it, because not many people get to see that every day. Shit, I don't even get to see it every day. But I mean, it looks like there's a bad storm over there, so. But we had it's been an interesting trip. Like, people come out here, I mean, there's a firework. But we'll get into that stuff later. I think we'll probably finish this video, probably a short video. I don't know how much trucking video stuff will be in it, but see you guys soon. Well, we're back in the semi truck, and I actually just discovered that my iPhone has dual capture mode, so I thought that was kind of cool. But I just want to touch on some things here, some stuff that I didn't really mention before. We only got like 3 hours left to drive. But yeah, this place is really cool. We're leaving. We're actually almost to the Nevada border, but yeah, I just sitting out there and I was like, I bet some people missing my videos, so maybe I will record more if I can get dual capture mode and don't need a bunch of cameras. But I don't know how much we're going to talk about. We don't really have anything to talk about, but yeah. But overall, we haven't been trucking for like a year, guys, and we were on workman's comp. We've been home. We haven't really done anything per se. I've actually been playing a lot of Pokemon. I might start filming some of that on here. I don't know. But I've gotten really big into Pokemon. We went to Orlando Regionals. We went to Milwaukee. NEIC, if you're a big Pokemon fan. But the good old trucking industry kept calling our name. And let me just take you guys back to what happened. And last time I made a video, I was working with GP Transco. And basically what happened was they sent me to Pennsylvania, and we were supposed to be going home, and we went to Indiana, and we got there, and I have no hard feelings towards GP Transco, but I just felt like they said I could come back when I was healed. I didn't like the direction of, that was a lightning strike. I don't know if that camera picked it up, but we are going to probably run into some rain. But I didn't really like the way the company was going. Only running, like, I wouldn't be out here with GP Transco. They only ran me in the same areas, and I was trying to get a tanker job. I was trying to go local, and then I found this company. I'll go into details about this company later. But so far, lights out, hands down, best place I've worked. It was muddy. I wanted to go home. I was going on vacation. When I slipped off the top step of my semi truck, and I landed on my wrist. And I think the last time I made even a short was when I was in New Hampshire, and this was all like around Memorial Day, a couple years back. And I just didn't really know what to do with the channel. I ended up driving the truck home, and then they let me go in September of last year. So from June all the way until 2 weeks ago, I just stepped foot in a semi truck. I did play a little bit online in Trucking Simulator, but the majority of the last year I have put every ounce of energy into Pokemon. But gotta make money. I ended up going to an independent doctor. My wrist still bothers me, but it's not enough to really affect me. Like, I mean, this drive, I do have my brace with me. But overall, it could be worse. It's something I'm going to live with the rest of my life. So, but they let me go in September, and I didn't really know what to do. So I just was on workman's comp and not driving truck. But until about 6 months ago, about like January, February, March, April-ish, somewhere in there, I was just like really kind of got depressed. I really started to miss truck driving. Because if you're not a trucker, you won't know this, but most truck drivers don't drive. If you're a real truck driver, you don't drive for money. You drive because of stuff like this. Because we're about to enter the state of Nevada. Man, this has been a hell of a trip, you know. We left Monday. It is now Wednesday. And we would be there right now if it wasn't for... I probably should have filmed it. I really probably should have filmed it. Bypass. But we were driving in Iowa, of all places. And I'll post some pictures. I got some pictures. But the... one of our brake drums on our trailer just straight up catastrophically exploded. And I'll post the pictures in here. But yeah, it was so I ended up having to sit in Iowa City and change my whole entire back brakes and 2 tires. Broke an airline, broke a rear. When it exploded, it broke the drum. The drum was like gone. And then, like I said, I'll post photos. Catastrophic failure. One of the worst things I've ever seen in trucking. I guess the guy who had the trailer before me smoked the brakes coming through Wyoming, and all the rotors, or all the drums cracked. It's amazing that he made it back. It's amazing that this happened and no one got hurt. But, yeah. It's been fun. We'd be there right now. We're 5 hours out. We got 3 hours to drive, so it's going to be an interesting day. Once we drop these, I think they're solar panels, we're heading back. We got a load. We're picking up north of Reno, taking it back to Salt Lake City. It's chocolate milk of all things. And then picking up a load of potatoes and hauling it back to Detroit. I don't know what we're doing after that. But they keep me moving, y'all. They keep me moving. I love this place. So far, they've been really good to me. We'll get to use the names eventually. But if you're interested, maybe going to see them. I don't know if they're hiring. But yeah, look at this, guys. Straight up beautiful views. So we are starting a new thing where we are collecting state maps as like tokens for like states that we've been in. That's why I actually stopped at that rest area with salt flats. But we are almost in Nevada here. I haven't seen the state line sign. Maybe I missed it, but it says exit 1. There it is, folks. Welcome to Nevada. Boom. Nevada. Bridge Baby Icy with pavement is dry. I really like this new feature that iPhone has. It allows me to double film. That's going to make editing so much easier. But yeah, we are officially in Nevada. And I don't know how much of this I got. I mean, I don't really have anything to talk about outside of showing you guys some beautiful Nevada scenery. And
maybe this is a long trip and maybe we'll come up with something. Or maybe I'll just go on and ramble about stuff. I've just literally was like in awe because, mind you, I have not been out here in probably 2 years, 2.5 years. When I was with USA Truck was the last time I even stepped foot in Nevada. So, like, I remember what it looks like and stuff. It'll be interesting to see how the Sparks area has changed. I think the last time I even went to that area, I had a PetSmart load with USA Truck. And then, as you know, so that MTI back in the day. But yeah, I really miss making videos. There's been a lot of things I wish I could have made a video on. Editing sucks. It really does. If I could find a full-time editor, I would. You know, I don't think I've ever been in a storm in here. Like, look at those clouds up there. Yeah, the load of potatoes that we're picking up is actually picking up in Idaho, of all things. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's just some beautiful views, guys. Flat Nevada. I don't even know if I've ever showed this in a video ever anyway, so it could be like the first time this part of Nevada's in a video. I know it's probably not the most exciting video, probably most of you have clicked off by now. It's a pretty cool start, I thought. Just showing you guys some flats. We're gonna go maybe start a time lapse, I guess, and you know, some really cool music. So stay by for that. And if we come across anything interesting, we'll break in. But yeah, see you guys soon.